All right, hello. I think we are ready to start. All right, so today we are going to talk about Formula One. And I don't know how many of you like the Formula One or they like to watch it. I don't know if you follow it, but let's talk about it today. And first of all, for those who don't know or don't really follow Formula One, I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then we're going to compare how it was before and now. So first of all, Formula One. It is an international racing sport. It is considered a sport, and they do races around the world. The races are called Grand Prix, and there are 20 drivers, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, here we have a comparison of two photos. On the left, we have a car. It is an Alfa Romeo car from 1950, and this was the first car that won the first race ever in Formula One. And to the right here, we have also a car, an Alfa Romeo car, this is from 2020, the year 2020. And so they're both from the same team, Alfa Romeo. So let's talk a little bit about the differences. So back then in 1950, the cars had the engine on the front, right here where you see the front wheels, so they're in the middle. But nowadays they have it on the back. The engine is on the back. And also another difference is that back then the power of the engine was 1/3 of what it is nowadays. So, well, the speed that does vary, but it's not like super different. In this 1950 car, the top speed was 290 kilometers per hour. And in this 2020 car, and this is for the actual cars nowadays, they can reach a speed up to 350 kilometers per hour. So that's pretty fast. I really can't imagine how that must feel like, but let's move on to this next photo I have here. So I want to talk a little bit about the gear, what this driver is wearing. So as you can see, in the first races, they didn't use any helmets and they were reaching these super fast speeds. So it's pretty crazy that the safety was not really like a concern, I guess, but we'll see a picture. I think I have a picture of what it looks like today. So this driver is wearing a cloth cap and some goggles, also some goggles around the neck. I think those are just for decoration. That's just how he liked it. He's not wearing any gloves. He's just wearing a plain cotton overall. So nothing too protective. Also, look at the car. There's nothing that's really protecting him from any accident. There's just it's really a small material here in the front. Let me see if I have the next picture with the gear. Yeah, so look, this is a driver from nowadays. So look at all the things he's wearing. He's got a helmet, and these are full carbon fiber helmets. Also, the overalls are fire resistant. I think they also wear underwear that's fire resistant, and the boots, these are also fire resistant. And they are wearing some gloves. The gloves nowadays have technology that gives information about their oxygen levels and their pulse. So these are pretty nice gloves. They include more technology now. And well, yeah, there's some cars in the background. So as you can see, they're pretty different from the original 1950 cars. Now, I want you to look at this photo, and we have here the winner from the first Grand Prix ever, the first Formula One race. And as you can see, these three people who are holding the flowers are the top three winners from this race. So first place, second, and third. And I don't know if you noticed, but these are older men. And nowadays, let me show you what the age or what these people look like. Look at their ages. There are some young ones, pretty young ones. Here at the bottom, well, I think they look pretty young because they are pretty young. So back then, the average age of a Formula One driver was 39 years. And the oldest, I believe, was, well, there were a few that were 50-year-olds. So they're quite older. And now they start driving since childhood. All kids, so I guess most of these drivers used to race since they were little kids. And the average age of this group now is 26. And the youngest is actually 21. Is right here, this guy. So yeah, 21 is the youngest driver. And just to finish this before we talk about it in Zoom, for those who are here in Zoom, I want to tell you about Mexico in Formula One, just to finish it. And there have been only 6 Mexicans in 70 years. And last, where is he? Here, Checo Perez is on the right on this photo. He's the Mexican right now. But yeah, so thank you for those who are joining us on YouTube. If you want to continue our conversation about Formula One, please join us on Zoom, and I'll see you right here. And those of you who are here on Zoom, if you can turn your cameras, that would be great in a moment. All right, yeah, I see you. Hello, I see Fernando.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So, all right, well, Fernando, do you follow Formula One?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, good. Do you have any favorite drivers?